Hello, and welcome to your new Drupal website basic training. In today's segment, I'm going to show you how to add and create an event. So same as we always do, we'll start by going to add content. We'll scroll down the list, and this time we will select event. Once this opens up, we'll get a look at the fields. First things first, just like with everything, we'll need a title. And the next is it's actually going to have you go ahead and set the date and time. So it is required, indicated by all the asterisks, but it only requires the start date, but we do have the option to show the end date as well. So we'll go ahead and have this start tomorrow at noon. And as you can see, they're just simple drop-down menus. And it's going to go to tomorrow until 3 o'clock. So now we've got our title and the time of our event, the time and date. And now we move down to the next section. Now this is location. It's actually a body field. So if you're familiar with all the buttons or you've seen our other videos, you should know what that's about. And so you can put in the information of the event. So let's have this one be at Madison Square Garden. So you can put as much or as little in there about the location as you want and use all of the buttons to adjust how it looks. And then we'll go to the next section, which is event information. So again, all of our same buttons for the body field, and this is just if you want to put in any additional info about the event that's not the location or the date and time. So after you've got all of that info added and ready, then you can scroll down to our section of boxes down here. So menu settings, if you've watched any of the other videos, you may have learned about views. So the events will always show up in a view, meaning that you do not need to provide a menu link. Revision information is only if you've got multiple people working on it. You can create a revision for the two different people and leave messages indicating what work's been completed. The XML sitemap is not needed or useful for creating events, so you can skip that one. The URL path alias is just if you want to change whatever it is that comes after the .com. By default, it's just going to be whatever your event title is. So in this case, it'll be .com/test-event. But if you want it to be something different, uncheck the generate automatic and put in something else. Authoring information, I do not believe is displayed by default on events, but that is something we can turn on if you want to have different people promoting different events, and then you can change who that is as long as they are a registered user of the site, and then authored on can be changed to whatever you want as long as you follow the format that's listed there. And the last one will be publishing options, and this will by default have these two items checked, published and promoted to front page. So that means that if you just fill in the 3 or 4 sections at the top and then go straight down to save, then your event will be published immediately. But some people like to add the events well before they're actually ready for advertising the event. So what you can do is you can load up all the content up here at the top and get it ready, and then just unpublish these or uncheck these two options so it's unpublished and not promoted, and then save it. And that will allow you to have the event on the site but unpublished, so that when you're ready to start advertising it, you can just come back in, go to publishing options, check publish and promote it to front page, and then save. And with that, that should create our test event and put it in the list of events. So if we go to the events page, we should see our new exciting test event at Madison Square Garden on March 10th at noon. You can click on it to see any additional detail that you provided in those fields, but for the most part, you're just going to get some basic stuff when you're looking at it in the list, and then to see the detail information, you actually have to click on. And that will do it for today's segment. Thanks for watching and have a great day.